free Friday readings. I want to do this because I had a few questions about for my students who are looking to do more. Oops, sorry, I'm getting other notifications. Who are looking for psychic questions or for psychic development questions. So please feel free to put below if you have a question from your that you want from your guardians, or if you have a question about your psychic development, tarot, whatever you're working on. I'll be happy to help. So today's video, hi Tink, how are you doing? Um, are the guardians and guides the same beings? Could you please tell me more about the guardians? Okay, so that's a great question. So guardians I don't use the word angels because there's so many different types. Like it's not just one realm or one vibration. Like there's many. There's quite a few. So I use the word guardians to get to hopefully capture them all. So I've seen guardians where some show themselves as like the physical translation would be like a dragon. Some show themselves as a fairy, but when they show themselves as fairies, they're not the way that we would understand. They're not like tiny like Tinkerbell. They're very tall. A lot of them are light. A lot of them they're no, they're kind of in human form, but they're light. Like you can see through it. Star guardians are very strong. A lot with around a lot of my clients. Star guardians. There's tree guardians. There's animal guardians. There's fire guardians. There's a whole array of them. Now, some of them seem to have very specific messages for the seeker, because what I've noticed is that we have our guardians that come with us into this world. So those are our protectors, our teachers. They're with us as we go along our journey. And what happens is, depending on um, what lesson we're going through, what cycle we're in, different guardians will come in to help us with that. So we'll have a different vibration, and usually from an intuitive point of view, you'll feel it. You'll feel the shift of energy. So that's in a nutshell who the guardians are. So I hope that helps. Okay, so let's go to. So I hope that helps, Tink, with the questions. So feel free to keep asking your questions. There's a lot of comments. Okay. Hi, Zelda. Debbie wants to know when her granddaughter's going to be born. The guardians are saying she's waiting for her moon. They're showing an energy that the day that she's born, it's like you have a dream about it. They're saying watch your dreams. Dreams are a really powerful way to connect to your guardians, especially if they're trying to give you a message. So she says that for your granddaughter, you'll have a dream, and then that will be their way to your granddaughter to let you know that she's coming. Vanna. Hi, Vanna. Sorry. What happens with the messages is that they seem to go very fast. I miss them. Vanna wants to know any messages regarding my meditations I am doing while swimming in the lake. Vanna, they're showing an energy where it's like you're floating there, like it's like you're looking up and you're floating as you do the meditation. She's saying that will be a way to connect. So as you're floating on the surface, what will happen is it will be an energy where it will connect you to the water, but also to the sky. She's saying this summer there's an opportunity where you may be swimming more at night. So you and your partner, when you're swimming, watch the starlight energy as you go, because that will be part of the translation that will help you. You read that. Oh, hi, Annette. Okay, I'm going to check Annette. Annette, I see your brother. Your brother and your parents are here. They're saying that they wanted everyone to eat more. It's like almost like they're saying the family's not eating as much as they can. And they're saying, Annette, do you, I don't know, does one of your sisters have the family home, like your parents' home, or something like they're asking to visit the family home once COVID calms down, once the lockdown is done? She's saying go to the family home because there's going to be an energy exchange. If you can't get there right now, focus on a photo album or looking at it just to see what they're showing here, because your brother and your parents are showing, and your sister's here too. They're saying that there's an energy that there's an energy where you are going to be getting communication about looking at the house, and that will be their way to let you know that they're around and they're strong. And she says either in one of the photos or as you drive by the house, it's like you're going to see something, see an energy. Just a heads up on that. With that, sorry, I missed a few people, so I'm going to go back. MSim is asking, who is my guardian? Okay. Okay, MSim, you have today's energy, you have both a moonlight guardian and a star guardian. So your guardians are very, very interdimensional. You're going into an energy where they're helping you transforming fear into faith so you can remove aura that should not be there. Keep an eye on astrology, and when you're looking at the stars, see what comes to you, because this will be part of the translations. With that, just a heads up on that. Okay, Samantha Young. She wants to know how she's going to meet her soulmate. Okay. Samantha, they're showing an energy with your soulmate. It's almost like you know of them. You don't know them, but you know of them. Keep an eye on online social media, online dating, anything like that. There's an energy there that it feels like that's the connection when it begins. Amanda O'Coin. Amanda, for Amanda, they're really focusing on connecting to, they're showing tarot. Now, Amanda, are you working on astrology and numerology? Because there's something about gathering more knowledge that way. And she's saying keep an eye on gathering knowledge for the next wee bit. But tarot cards, I think, would be really good if you feel comfortable with that. That's where they're showing. With that. Okay, Taylor wants to know, will I meet the partner I'm manifesting? Okay. She's saying, okay, so Taylor, they're saying yes, and she's saying that you're going to have a vision about the partner coming in, the soulmate coming in. Keep an eye on how the visions are going, because sometimes what happens with the visions is that they're very sporadic, where you might get like a quick one of, you may get a quick vision of like a house or a pet or eyes, and that will be part of their translation to show you. They're saying that you're going to have a vision, and then the connection will happen. But yeah, the aura, you're very close. Grace Young is asking, how many kids will I have in the future? Okay, you have 3 guardians here. So Grace, they're showing the energy with the children. She's saying that, so the aura they're presenting here is that you'll have a significant role with children, but they're showing 5. And it's not necessarily 5 children of yours, but they're showing 5 children that you'll have a significant role. So this could be nieces, nephews, or if your partner has children from another partnership, there's energy here, but there's 5 auras here that you'll have a very powerful and positive influence. Let's check. Jacqueline, hi Jacqueline. Can you tell me what the guardians are saying about communicating with nature? Okay, that's a great question. Okay. So Jacqueline, what they're asking you to do is, if you have a rattle or a bell, they want you, either from your apartment or from your house, they want you to start ringing the bells or the rattle outside, or especially around the plants. Because what she says for you is that you're going to start seeing the aura field come off the trees and off the plants, and there will be an energy exchange between you and them where you'll hear their voices. But clearing the energy and doing rattle, it's a way to show respect, and it's a way to present yourself to them to let you know that, hey, I'm open to communicating. And it sometimes with trees, especially trees, it takes a little bit longer. Like there was one tree that on my sister's property, it took like a year, like almost a year, to get an acknowledgement from the tree. So some plants are slower than others, but some are very quick. Starting with a rattle and giving an offering, like you can give out a milk is an old-fashioned one, wine. I do wine. I give out a little glass of wine on especially the new and full moons as a sign of respect and friendship, and they do tend to respond. To start with that, but you want to pay attention to how the birds are reacting to you, what energy you're seeing, stuff like along that, and that will, your conversation will deepen on that. You're welcome, Vanna. Hi, Sharon. Any messages for me today regarding my summer? Okay. Oh, so okay, Sherry, they're showing an energy. This summer is going to be very, it's an energy where it's going to feel more like childlike joy. It's an energy where you're going to have very happy childhood memories come to you, and it's like you're going to be connecting with them. She's also speaking that there's a childhood friend that is going to reach out to you through social media. And it's a beautiful connection. It's just something where a lot of laughter, really good energy. The name Nicole is significant. Keep an eye on Nicole. There's some nice energy there. Okay, next. JP Burton. What is the next step in my spiritual development? Okay. Astrology. JP, they're asking to look into astrology. Look into, there's a really great lady on YouTube called Barbara Goldsmith. She does amazing stuff. Like her stuff is one of the best, in my opinion, the best astrology out there. Check her out. She's got a lot of free classes and a lot of good information to start. She's asking you to learn the language of the stars to take you to the next level of your abilities. Hope that helps. And just thank you again, guys, for taking the time to watch this. I really appreciate that. I appreciate you guys spending time with me. Lisa Jardine. Hi, Lisa. What are the best tools? What are the best tools to help develop my psychic ability? So one tool that I think is really important for everyone is actually the Tingshas. I don't know if I have mine here. I think they're downstairs. The Tingshas are the Tibetan bells that you ring them together and it just clears the energy. Like it's something when the energy's off, what it does, it's when you put like dish soap in the dish pan and it breaks away the grease, that's what it does. It's a really powerful tool to move energy. I'll put in afterwards. I'll put in the comments after this video the link to my blog because on my blog I have some tools that I think everyone should have. My Reiki master, this was over 20 years ago. She got me into the Tingshas, and it's like a game changer just to remove energy. But Tingshas, I think, are number one. Singing bowl are good too, but singing bowls can be a little bit more expensive. Like Tingshas, you should be able to get them for $20-$30. Those are very important. Another great tool is to work with any bells. Like a bell's a good way to clear aura, but find what clears the energy for you. Like my mom, what she does is she takes a bag of salt and she puts a bag of salt outside or by the windows, and that will clear. But finding a good tool to clear energy is very, very important when it comes to psychic development. Let's see, I hope that helps. Dylan says, you keep telling me that my soulmate is in my aura. Do you see me where I'll meet him? Online. She's saying keep an eye on online dating or online social media. That's their energy is really connected there. Hi, Leslie. I love Mahone Bay. I miss Home Bay. I would like to know when and how my soulmate will enter my life. Okay. There's two auras. Something about August. August is important for your soulmate. So I don't know if that's their birthday or if that is a significant event. They're saying keep an eye on friends because there's an energy here where there's an opportunity to connect through friends too, but also to keep an eye on online dating. There's something shifting. She says that you're going to. She wants you to pull a card, so she's putting on the tarot cards for you, Leslie. She wants you to start pulling cards on your soulmate at night before you go to bed, because that will give you a better translation of what they're trying to show you. Here's a heads up on that. But keep an eye on friends. They're asking to reach out to friends. Hi, Laura. I hope you're well. And M. Sim said, I lost the book I got when you first read it in my house and finally found it the other day. Oh, good. I'm glad. Jan0404 Cat wants to know, can a best friend be your twin flame? Yeah, definitely. A twin flame is in a nutshell, a twin flame is the other half of your soul. Like there's a whole theory on that. And a twin flame, it's not always just romantic. It can definitely be a family member, a great friend, a cousin. It's someone that it's just, you're like, that's my other half. Joe Mystics, hello. Joe Mystics is looking for what's going on with the current relationship. Okay. Joe, they're showing an energy right now where they're shifting a lot of aura, and that the partner that they're focusing on is going through the summer's a summer of transformation where they need to remember more of their power. And there's a lot of focus about career. Like I feel like it's energy where they're not happy with their current career or they need to change. And it's almost like they can't focus on the relationship until that's completed. So it's an energy where they're rediscovering who they are. Now, for you, they're saying that you're going to be connecting a lot with ancestral energy, and there's going to be a lot of dreams from loved ones in spirit. Your mediumship is going to be more stronger. And she's asking to spend more time in the kitchen and connecting with food to speak to the ancestors. But right now, this whole summer is a summer of very positive transformation into something much better. With that, that's what they're showing. Um, let's see. Okay, so I'm starting to get a little tired, so I'll probably do one or two more questions, and that will be it for today. Okay, Jacqueline wants to know. Oh, Laura wants to know. Sorry, I just lost Jacqueline. Jacqueline, if you want to put your question again, I lost it. Laura wants to know, what should I focus on spiritually? Laura, they're asking to connect with fairies. They're asking to learn more about nature spirits and connecting with, especially with the birds. Learn the language of the birds to help you connect with your power. Um, she's saying, watch for feathers. The feathers are going to be part of the energy, and she's saying this energy will be opening up. It's the birds that they're looking at. With that, so I hope that helps. Um, Elizabeth, Elizabeth Glass. She wants to know about her soulmate. Uh, Oh, good. I'm glad. The music that we do is it's I hire someone to do the music, but what I do is I put Reiki into it. So when I do it, I do a focus to when you listen to the music, it's to help connect you with your soulmate. And there's ones we have connect with your soulmate and to remove energy that should not be there, and one for abundance. So if you're trying to do whatever you're trying to do, I just put a focus on it to help call that in. So for Elizabeth, for your soulmate, they said the name Robert. There's a Robert who is either a connection to the soul. It's not like Robert or Roberts. And then I heard the name Natasha. There's something where you're going to be the soulmate is closer than you know, and they're showing an energy. Oh, okay. So she's asking to give the month to yourself. She's asking to give June to yourself just to recharge because you're in an energy where it's almost like not that you're healing, but it's an energy that you're removing or that shouldn't be there. So you're doing more than you know. She's saying keep an eye on a business opportunity or career and just know that your soulmate's there. But right now that they're doing something that they need to complete before they're ready for you. They're closer than what you realize. With that. All right. And there's Jacqueline. Jacqueline wants to know more about the man in the plaid shirt. He's funny. He's going to make you laugh. Um, Keep an eye on when the moon is in Capricorn because they're saying when the moon is in Capricorn, that's when the energy becomes more stronger. Just a heads up on that. Oh, hi, Katie. Oh, good. I'm glad, Elizabeth. I'm glad that helped. Katie wants to know. Um, do you see? Okay. Katie, they're asking you just to call and triple check the paperwork. There's something. I feel like there's something that needs to be cleared up with the paperwork. With it, but it's in the works, but it's just something double check the paperwork, not on your end, but their end, just to make sure that they have what they need. Um, July is going to be a very good month for you, Katie. There's in July, there's going to be news of happy family news and an idea for inspiration, especially with your intuitive abilities and with your intuitive abilities and connecting with nature. There's a lot of fairy energy coming to you where you're going to feel the guardians more stronger. Just a heads up on that. Okay, Christine's looking for. I'm just gonna keep going to see how long I can go for it. Christine wants to know what kind of energy I give. So Christine, you're very Okay, so I know you're young, but there's an energy here where you're a very old soul, and you're saying you have more wisdom than you know. You're just in an energy right now where it's time to learn. It's time to give to yourself. With that, so I'm going to do one more, guys. Oh, hi, Jonathan. Boy Grinder, how you doing? Feel free to put your information in, Jonathan. Just if anyone's looking for spiritual tools or anything, Jonathan's got it. He's got some really great stuff. Jonathan, just know your guardians are helping you get home back to Cape Breton. They're showing an energy that just know that you have more divine guidance helping with this. And she says it's all going to work out in perfect time. And right now to use the time to nurture the business. And there's something where I think you're going through a bit of an upgrade, like an energy upgrade that's going to help you connect more with your spirit. But it's all going to be, it will work out. It will go in your favor. All right, everyone, thank you so much for checking this out. I'm going to be releasing a video later on today, just some of the stuff that with the, I had a request to do kind of like, what I see on my end, like with the Guardians. So I don't know if, I don't know if I talk about this a lot, but I'm going to be doing, a review on paranormal video. So I'm going to give you, I used to be a director for a paranormal investigation years and years ago. So I'm going to kind of share some of the cases that I've been on and just kind of like what happened in the investigation, what the report was, and then just my understanding from the Guardians, what was happening. So I'm going to do that, hopefully release that later on in a few hours, but just in case of anything, if anyone's interested in that. So, all right, I hope you guys have a good long weekend and you guys take care and keep doing what you're doing. All right, take care.